So let's talk about conflict resolution and mediation. So, some things to think about with this is that certainly we all have different personalities and ways of communicating. So, there's unintended conflict. And conflict generally occurs when we feel like somebody is thwarting our ability to achieve our goals or get our needs met. And of course, your team, in order to be collaborative, requires intentionality and commitment to effective communication. And quite honestly, a lot of organizations fall short on helping teams really intentionally build team trust and psychological safety and a respectful and thriving team culture. And so, as we approach conflict and mediation with you, we're focused on not only helping the individuals get along better and come to terms and work together, but we're also focused on helping you and the organization grow through this process. And we are focused on high impact approaches and helping you design some systems that go along with resolving the conflict and ensuring that people can work together moving forward. So we have a couple ways that we approach conflict. And so initially, no matter what we're doing, we're interviewing the parties. So if we're talking to two individuals in conflict, then our mediator meets with both of them separately to understand what's going on, what they need to move forward. We certainly do conflict mediation between teams, even entire departments. So if we're doing something like that, it may be more of a focus group kind of way to get the information, or it could be interviewing various people from within each department. Once the interviews are over, our conflict mediator will then make a decision and help you decide what the next step is. And there are three options. One is mediation and coaching. So this is kind of a formal process, facilitated dialogue, and there's ultimately a signed agreement between the parties, and that signed agreement goes into each of their personnel files. The second option is a restorative conversation. So restorative conversations are about looking at the past so that everybody feels heard, which can be an important part of healing. And then from there is the facilitated dialogue, which is about moving forward and exploring solutions together. So the mediator, again, will decide what the right option is after they've been able to interview and, of course, partner with you to make that decision. So, conflict can be fairly disruptive to a team. We have seen when conflict is allowed to go on and it's unresolved, it can create a toxic work environment. People start gossiping or trying to take their power back with bullying. And so we've been doing conflict mediation for 17 years, and we absolutely know that it can have a huge impact for your team and its functioning and ability to be productive.